Have you heard about all the membership models that exist out there, and maybe you're a little bit overwhelmed and you're wondering which one would work for you and your business? Well, if this is you, you're going to love this video. I'm going to share with you 7 models that we have identified based on the over 300 memberships that we have built for our clients. Ready? Let's get started. Model number 1 is the internal training platform. So this is the format that you want to use when you have some trainings that either your employees or your team needs to go through, and you kind of need to have a grasp as to what people are doing, maybe tracking their progress. And this is basically a centralized place for you to have all your educational materials, whether they are PDFs, videos, and things like that. So that way you can basically track what employees, members are doing in terms of ongoing training or maybe onboarding new members, right? You can also use that model when you want to sell bulk licensing. So for example, we have clients that sell bulk licenses to corporates. So if they have like a leadership training, instead of selling one license to a client, the client, which is the corporate, is maybe going to purchase 15, 20, 50 licenses for all 50 of their employees. So the corporate client will have a dashboard where they can track their employees' progress, and then each individual employee would have its own login where they can access the training. So that's model number 1, the internal training platform. Model number two, is the online education platform. So this is an online space for teachers that want to sell and teach online. So you can see it has people that are teaching how to paint, how to draw, how to garden. They can also teach you how to become a coach. So you do have some of these platforms that turn into a certification at the end. But with this online education, the content is usually dripped, so they don't have access to everything at once. It's usually mixed with calls or assessments. You really need to make sure that people are progressing and are getting the proper results before they go on to the next step. Okay, so you can see it really as an online course, but with lots of tracking, accountability, and support behind it, so that when they finish the course, you actually know that pretty much 100% of the people have actually finished the education. Okay. Model number 3 is the standard membership drip. So this is when you subscribe to a membership and you pay every month, for example, and every month that you pay, you get some type of content that is being dripped to you. The best examples that I have for this is our client, Alicia Strager, and she has the content marketing social, which is basically a membership where every month she is creating content for professionals in the health industry to help them with their social media, their writing, copy, and things like that. So what she does with this standard membership, she's saving them time. She's giving them the things that are working, and they can just take it as whitelisted. They take it and then they make it their own. So she saves them a lot of time, but also provides them with a lot of accountability into getting their business running months after months after months. Model number 4 is the certification. So the certification platform is basically a private area where your content is being dripped, usually into modules and lessons. It usually has some form of assessment and quizzes. It also usually has some type of calls, maybe either an onboarding call or a implementation call or a catch-up call, right in the middle, just to make sure that people are on track with their certification so that there are no surprises at the end. This is usually those platforms have a lot of hand holding because of course people have invested in the platform to be certified and they should be motivated and committed, but we want to make sure that on these platforms we provide them with the engagement and the engagement features and the gamification that is necessary for them to keep staying motivated, quick wins and things like that. And feedback on their progress so that they go through the certification until the end. Okay. Model number 5 is the community. So this is when you have a membership that is more centered around creating a safe space for people to be around each other and then support each other and basically have somebody to talk to, right? But also a place where you can go back and be of service, especially if the community has been helpful to you in the past. So these community are very, very powerful because people love to be around, surrounded by other people, right? So if you can create that safe environment for people, you'll have members for life. If you continue to provide them with that safe space, they create relationship with each other. Sometimes it turns into business partnerships if your community is around business. So there are a lot of things that can come out of this community, including programs, you launching a course or a paid training on a certain topic where you can go deeper into one specific element. So with these platforms, community is really at the core. You do usually have some type of resources and maybe sometimes calls, weekly or monthly calls with Q&As or support calls, office hours and things like that. But that's the community. So it's community first, the people, and then some type of training and support to support people into whatever your membership is about, okay? Model number 6 is the coaching platform. So this is for people that are coaching one-on-one or in groups. So yes, you can have a coaching platform when you coach one-on-one, because think of all the emails that you are sending, the link to the Dropbox or the Google Drive, and asking them to download the video before it disappears and all that stuff, right? Or sending them resources and things like that. The goal of this coaching platform is to save you time. It's to gather all the things where you keep repeating yourself, and I'm sure if you're a coach, you know what I'm talking about, and turn that into some training material that sits inside the platform that you can send people to, whether you do one-on-one coaching or group coaching, right, with several cohorts. You can send people to that, and they can consume that at their own pace while you're sleeping on the weekends, right? But you continue to educate them beyond the calls. And that's the key here, because this is where you're going to get clients for life. If you can provide a platform, an educational platform, a coaching platform that they can go back to go have access to the material, but also have some calls being coached by you either through a group or one-on-one, then you have clients for life, right? So goal of this platform is to leverage your expertise, save you time, provide a better experience for your clients, and also upsell your clients to your next program. So if you do group coaching, you can upsell them to one-on-one, either one-on-one coaching program or a one-on-one VIP day. But these people are also your best client to find out what is the next offer that you could create, because those people, you've already established trust. They are already here working with you, and they can be the one to tell you what you could be doing next if you want to expand your business. More than anything else with this coaching platform, the impact that you can have is you can 10x your impact with that, right? You can have quite a few cohorts, that can even run at the same time. We have several coaching programs. We have Dr. Martha Beck that we've implemented. We have Pam Griffiths that has her own coaching platform as well. So these people have been able to leverage the power of having a platform to be able to have hundreds of students going through the coaching platform and the certificate, in some cases in certification at the end at the same time. And you can even bring in a set of other coaches that can facilitate some of these groups. So this is a great way to expand your coaching business if you want to stop trading time for money and be too tied to your calendar. Okay? And then finally, model number 7 is a combo. Most membership will end up having a combination of all of that. So some membership have a membership site that is just one offer. So it's an online course, it's a membership, recurring membership, it's a coaching platform, but some create what we call an online portal, and that's what we specialize in. And in that online portal, you can have a combination of those. So think about it. Say, for example, you are great at bringing people in through a lower price point offer. So maybe you have a mini course, right, that people get in at a certain price point, and you know how to do that. Like, these are your ideal people, you know how to bring them in. If you bring them in 1 foot inside a platform with this model, right, that will be the online education platform, right? Then from there, by surveying them and figuring out what it is that they want next, maybe you can create a standard membership, right? A backend membership where you continue to support them with that course. Or maybe you create a coaching program because they love your course so much that they want to be certified and they want to teach your method to other people, right? So this is the power of this customized membership platform, is that they allow you to have more than one program inside, and they can create a synergy around your offers. So you could ideally have your ideal client go through several programs inside the platform. So you not only use the platform as an educational platform, but also as a marketing tool to funnel your clients through your different offers. So you have people that do this really, really well. Gitanjali, for example, who is a leadership coach, she works for corporates, and then she also works, with client one-on-one, and she has several programs, from courses to high-end coaching programs, where she can funnel people through these different offers. You have Sandra Pennington, for example. She does the same thing. Again, coaching platform, but she has 3 different levels, and she funnels people through the different levels. And of course, she has a one-on-one in the back end for people that want one-on-one attention. Okay? So I hope that you find this helpful, that you liked the way I broke down these membership models. I know very often people talk about the tag, and I really wanted to make it more like realistic with actually how is this being applied, and that's why I named them this way. And by the way, we've built over 300 membership sites, so we've seen quite a few things, and that's how I narrowed it down. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you are not subscribed yet, click on the subscribe button and on the little bell so that you can be notified the next time that I put up a video on YouTube. And if you're not on YouTube here, please post a comment below as well so that I can find out which membership model is your favorite, of which one you're using, or maybe you're using something different that I've never seen. Why not? Let me know in the comments, okay? Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.